This is Crayon, an AI that makes drawings from any prompt, and today I used it to make some cursed images and now we're going to react to them. Also, if you're wondering why I didn't upload for a while, well, I had to go through something that I don't want to talk about. Anyways, let's begin. By the way, all of the prompts were all from my head. We first start with something not cursed, but don't worry, that's coming later on. So here are some cute puppies, and I got to say these look good. Some even look like actual real life pictures of puppies. These are the first images in the video, and I got to say we're off to a good start in terms of cuteness. Now let's try Roblox. Okay, these are the images for the prompt Roblox, and they kind of look like the avatars at least, but these aren't as good as the first one and look cursed. Seriously, what happened to all them? They all looked like they've melted or something. Okay, next one is Minecraft, and it's as cursed as the Roblox one. The middle top one has to be the most terrifying one. Seriously, what happened to that player's face? Did he get mauled by a bear? Now here's a simple one, Unicorn, which all look like children's drawings. The middle one is probably the better looking one along with top middle, but that's just my opinion. Also comment which one is your favorite on all of these prompts. Now here's my favorite mythical creature, and I got to say not bad. The left top looks like it's something from real life, like a statue. The others also looked great. Actually, the middle and middle right look like they're monsters from some show like Power Rangers, especially the middle right one. Okay, this is the prompt Crayon because I thought that it would be funny, but all of the pictures are literally just colored pencils. Okay, the right middle one looks like those pencils were destroyed. Okay, now we're heading into cursed territory. This is from the prompt Abandoned House. I should have probably put Abandoned House, but the AI understood what I was saying, so yeah. Anyways, these pictures look terrifying, and some of them are even in black and white. The top right is probably the best looking one, and the thing at the bottom of it is barely visible because of the grass. Alright, next one. This one is less cursed and looks goofier. This is a dragon destroying a village, and I didn't expect it to look like this. Some of these look very abstract, actually no. Now that I am looking closer, all of these are abstract. Some of the dragons look semi-realistic like the bottom right and middle left ones, whilst the other ones look very cartoony, which is all of the remaining ones that I didn't mention in the realistic category. Anyways, this is another random one, but it's a frost demon running after a villager, so I really like mythical creatures, as you can probably tell. Also, there's no villager here, it's all just frost demons, and some of them look really good like middle bottom and the middle one. I just have one question. Why is middle, top left, top right, middle left, and bottom right look like they're striking the same pose? That's kind of weird, and I just noticed it. Okay, here's another random one. It's Super Mario in a restaurant alone, and it's very cursed, especially the bottom right, bottom middle, bottom left, and top left. The middle left doesn't even look like Mario, and is the middle right one wearing a coupe shell as a hat. I just noticed that the top middle looks like Luigi, and probably one of my favorite ones. Top right looks like Mario is asleep. Okay, next one. This one looks more abstract. It's tragedy, and it gave me these masks that look like faces, which is actually a part of the next prompt, which looks horrifying, but we'll get to that. First of all, most of the masks look sad, which is obvious, but some of them look like they're disgusted, like the middle left and top right. But probably one of the most interesting ones is the middle one, which has 4 eye holes. Anyways, let's get to the next prompt, which is my least favorite one and most horrifying one. So without further ado, this is horrifying faces. All of them look horrifying, of course, and why did I do this? All of them are disfigured and look like they're from a horror game or movie or anything horror related. Anyways, let's move on. Okay, this is better to look at. So this is Five Nights at Freddy's, a horror game you probably heard of, and if you've seen Freddy, then you'll know that these pictures look very similar to him, just slightly melted. The top middle looks the best in my opinion, and I don't know what's happening with the middle left one. Okay, the bottom right one looks the worst out of all of them. On to the next one. Okay, this is FNAF Trail Cam, and 5 of them are just the outside. I can see that the bottom left one has something that resembles a Bonnie plushie, whilst the rest of them are just flat out cursed. Like what's happening with the top middle one, it looks like Fredbear. Spring Bonnie, and probably Shadow Freddy all took a hammer to the face, especially Spring Bonnie. Anyways, let's move on to Roblox Arsenal, and all of them confuse me. Seriously, what is happening with the top left and top middle one? The bottom right one looks most like Arsenal than the other ones if you look at it hard enough, and still that's a stretch. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. This one is probably the worst one in terms of how accurate it is. None of them look like Roblox Mimic. I think the AI got confused with the mimic part. Oh gosh, what's happening in the bottom left one? Is that Mike Wazowski? Oh gosh, let's move on. Okay, this is cursed. This is meant to be Roblox Adopt Me, but most of these pictures don't look like the cute game that it's trying to replicate. These pets look like misshaped beasts. Actually, the top middle one isn't that bad, but the other ones look like monsters. Okay, why are the Roblox ones so bad? Oh gosh, what happened to that dog in the top right image? Aren't the pets in Pet Simulator X just cubes with animal features? Why are there realistic ones? None. These look like the game. Granted, I never played the game, but I've seen some gameplay of it and this doesn't resemble any of them. Anyways, let's move on. Okay, let me explain. There are some videos about this AI and its predecessor Dall-E Mini, and if you put the any prompt with trail cam, then it will put that prompt into a trail cam, which makes it look unsettling, so I wanted that but got this instead. Anyways, this just looks like Roblox, so let's just move on. Okay, this one I don't get. I put dragon trail cam and most of these images don't have dragons in them. The middle right one has a dragon-like creature staring at the camera, but I'm surprised it's the only one to have something. The other ones don't have anything and just look like regular trail cam footage, but they do look ominous, so that's a point, I guess. Anyways, next prompt also has something to do with dragons, and this time, unlike the first one which was more Eastern dragons, these ones look more like Western dragons, and they do look good. That's the only thing I have to say. So this the next prompt, and it's another dragon one. Hey, at least it looks cool. So this is dragons fighting each other, and the best ones have to go to top left, middle right, and bottom middle. But all of them look cool at least. So is the next prompt something to do with dragons? Nope, it's something different and weirder. Why did I thought of a chef cooking a minion, and why do these pictures look so cursed? Also, I wanted an actual chef that was cooking a minion, not a minion that looks like a chef. Anyways, these pictures look horrifying. What's happening with the middle one, and why does the bottom right one look like they're going to ask me if I have games on my phone? I don't have a phone. I have a tablet, and I'm not giving that to you. What is going on with minion on the top left? What happened to it? Oh gosh, let's just move on. Okay, this one admittedly looks like a child drew all of them, and they look fine, I guess. Okay, some look more cursed than others, but it still looks fine. I thought of this one because school's about to start in my country, so this is school at night, and they all look very ominous in my opinion, especially the one on the top left. The one on the bottom left looks like the bus stop to me. And the middle one looks like the White House for some reason. Okay, the next prompt also has a bit of story to it. I was watching an It's Funny video where they played Gas Station Simulator, which if you guys want me to play it, then I'll do it, and then I thought of the last prompt, so I put gas station at night. So that's the story behind it. Anyways, these pictures look like gas stations at night. I don't have anything else to say. Next prompt. So I have been playing a game called Submarine Simulator, which you can find in the I button on the top right corner, so I wanted to see if the AI could generate something similar, but no, it didn't. Also, I'll try to finish that game soon. Okay, this one is a bit odd. There's no story behind it. I just thought of a break-in, and some of them look oddly terrifying. In my opinion, the most scariest is the bottom right. Anyways, let's move on to the last prompt. You'll probably recall that I said that this AI has a predecessor, so I wanted to see if it could generate Dall-E Mini, and the results are odd. Are these things used to make these images? What are they? Tell me in the comments. Anyways, I think it's time to end this video, so I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, then leave a like and subscribe. Hope to see you next time. Adios.